What is up, everybody? It is Rust Belt Perspective here. Please go ahead and subscribe to me if you have not already. Today is March 28th, 2023, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 2024 Senate election in the state of Nevada. Now, Nevada is a state that has been widely considered to be a swing state throughout recent memory, and rightfully so. It's always is a competitive race there. And you have incumbent Senator Jackie Rosen, who has already declared that she is going to run for a second term. And in 2022, like I said, this was a swing state. You had a split ticket in Nevada. Their governor, Joe Lombardo, the Republican, was able to knock down the incumbent governor, Steve Sisolak, by about a point and a half here in the state of Nevada, and it was the only governorship that the Republicans were able to flip from the Democrats in 2022. Meanwhile, on that same ballot in the Senate election in Nevada, incumbent Senator Catherine Cortez Masto won re-election to a second term narrowly by less than 1 point against Republican Adam Laxalt, the former, I believe, Attorney General of Nevada. So, clearly Nevada is a swing state. And it makes it for interesting 2024 in Nevada for the Senate race and, for what it's worth, the presidential race. But you look back to the 2022 Senate polls here, leading up to the election these last couple weeks, Laxalt, he was leading Cortez Masto by 3.4 points in the polls, but Cortez Masto significantly outperformed that and won the election, outperforming the polls by over 4 points. And then in 2020, the presidential election in the state, you saw, this is nitpicking a little bit, but President Biden, he did outperform those polls by 0.3 points in Nevada and in the state that he did win. And then in 2018, when Rosen herself was challenging then incumbent Senator Dean Heller, it was projected to be a tie with the polls. It was very close coming into the election, but Rosen won by 5 points. She outperformed the polls by 5 points in Nevada. And then even in 2016, again, I'm nitpicking a little bit here, but it was a wide open race, and Cortez Masto outperformed the polls to win. So clearly, the Democrats are always underestimated in the state of Nevada as far as the polls go. So that is something that works in their favor and kind of against the Republicans, is that as much as the Republicans seem to be favored in the state, it usually does not come to be for them, although it kind of did in the 2022 Nevada election with Lombardo winning, but even then, you see he won by 1.5, you scroll down to the polls, and he was supposed to win this by like 2.6, 2.2, so even Sisolak was able to outperform the polls a little bit, but unfortunately for him, he did not win re-election. So, yeah, that's one thing. And then, of course, the Democrats also have the power of incumbency here in Nevada, with Jackie Rosen running for a second term. But that may not even be the Republicans' biggest problem. Their biggest problem right now is that they don't really have a strong front-runner candidate to challenge Rosen at the moment. You see, under the decline section, you have Nevada's only Republican U.S. representative. They have 4 representatives, and only 1 is Republican, and he is not running for the Senate race. He is going to run for re-election in Nevada's 2nd Congressional District. You also have Adam Laxalt here, who I just showed you narrowly lost to Cortez Masto in 2022, also ran for governor in 2018 in Nevada but lost, was previously their attorney general. He is not running. And yes, he's lost twice, so that may be a good thing for the Republicans, but he also was a statewide known name who came close to winning in 2022. So, who is going to run for them? They have a list of potential candidates here, but there's really not any current office holders here for Nevada. Like, there's 3 individual Republicans who have publicly expressed interest. One, you have a Republican, Sam Brown, a United States veteran, and he is a businessman now. He ran to be on that Republican ballot for the 2022 Senate election before losing to Laxalt. And then you have Joey Gilbert, a former professional boxer. He ran to be Nevada's governor in 2022, but lost that primary to Joe Lombardo. And then you have TV personality Rick Harrison, who is well known on History Channel show Pawn Stars. He is a potential candidate. They have all publicly expressed interest, but the thing is, are any of these names really that big? None of these three have ever been elected to an office before. Like Rick Harrison, he's a TV personality. The Republicans just tried that with Mehmet Oz, also known as Dr. Oz, back in 2022 in Pennsylvania, and that did not go well. Former professional athlete. The Republicans tried that with Herschel Walker in 2022 in Georgia. That did not work. Senator Warnock won election to his first full term. So there's a lot working against the Republicans here in a swing state that they totally could win if they do run the right candidate. Maybe one of these three will emerge and be a popular frontrunner to take on Rosen. I don't know. But right now, Rosen definitely does have a lot going for her between the power of incumbency, the fact that the Democrats usually outperform in the state, the fact that she doesn't really have a strong challenger at the moment. So it calls for an interesting 2024. You look back at 2018 when she flipped. She did it by 5 points on the same Senate map that the Republicans flipped 4 seats. Rosen, along with Senator Sinema of Arizona, were the only two senators that were able to flip seats in 2018. And she knocked down incumbent Dean Heller, who only won by 1.2 in 2012. So Nevada, you see, it could be another tipping point of the Senate. I've talked about Arizona, Montana, Michigan, and Ohio in previous videos. Feel free to check them out if you have not already. And they all have Democratic incumbents, and they totally could win again. But if they don't, Nevada could be the next shot for the Republicans. But like I said, there's a lot of factors working against the Republicans in this state, which makes it a lean Democratic state in my mind. But it is still a target for the Republicans. It's a light shade of blue that they can win. So that's pretty much all I got. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Can Nevada flip? Do the Democrats have a lot going for them? Will they win it again? By the way, this is not my actual prediction map. This is just a demonstration to see why Nevada could be important. But yeah, again, please subscribe. Feel free to join my Discord server. This is Rust Belt Perspective, signing out.